All right, this is gonna be my Friday / weekly recap. Didn't get to upload it Friday. Honestly, Friday I did have time, but I was being a lazy bitch. Right, I gotta start taking my shit more serious, bro. This is not just a hobby we're talking about. This is my future we're talking about, right? If I can really master this skill, then it could be it could be changed. It could cause generational waves, within my family, ladder. So I gotta start taking this shit more serious. I gotta do my recap on the day of. Honestly, that stuff, it's not too deep, but it's like, yo, get it done, bro. Get it done, take it serious. It's what it deserves, right? We're talking about your future right now, okay? That's the type of attention that it deserves, okay? Yeah, so then, this is a valid sweep, though. Look at this. Sorry, sidetracked again, but on the high time frame, right? This is an hour into session open. Then the retrace, fucking 2 hours into session open, and then this would have been the ball. And this would be like a swing trade or like intraday trade, but this is valid though, right? We sweep these lows, we sweep these lows, we sweep line and session lows, and then we rally. Okay. Did we get these lows? No, we didn't. But yeah, let's just recap. What was we looking at? What was I seeing? Shit like that. Okay. In today's trade, and bro, I took so much too. 4 trades. Honestly, this one should have hit. I don't know why it didn't hit. I got long position for 1 unit of at price 52.76. 52. Boom, catch that in. Boom, longed it here. I must have just put it right here, and then I got. Let's go 5-minute gap. And then I got stopped out on this down candle. Oh, okay, yeah. I put the stop below this gap right here. Boom. Then I got stopped out right there. Fudge. Okay, so we recap from yesterday, Monday recap, as well as weekly recap. I'm just gonna briefly talk over what happened the previous week because I didn't get to do it previously. I didn't get to do a weekly recap because I was being a lazy bitch, basically. Okay. So Monday's trade. Okay, Monday's trade. What do we see? Right off rip, we had a sweep of this hourly draw on liquidity. Oh, here. Yep. Where do we take this? Yeah. Okay, so NQ, we took our trade. Hey, did I long this? Oh yeah, I did. Okay, this is kind of weird. Okay, so I'm gonna make this quick, brief, short, and simple because market's about to open in 13 minutes. So yeah, so NQ sweep that data high. Yeah, NQ sweep that data high. Then I was like, okay, cool. Let's hopefully we can get hopefully we don't shit the bed right away, and then we can shit the bed when we hit the macro because we're not gonna trade until we hit the macro. Okay, bro, this is the crazy shit. But watch. Okay, so it dumps, and we sweep London session here. Okay, as well as we sweep some Asian session too, but we don't sweep prominent Asian session lows. Okay, but we did sweep London session lows nonetheless. Okay, so boom, we sweep that. Then I'm like, okay, we just sweep that set of liquidity. Now we can look for longs, even if it's not in a position where we're holding for a long time. We can take longs up to Here's what I did. I took it. Where did I take the long? Oh yeah. So what did I do? Okay, so this is what happened. Okay, I could have cleaned up this entry way more. Okay, so how could I have cleaned it up? Okay, what I did was equilibrium. Okay, so price came into equilibrium. I'm like, solid. Let's go. Okay, let's aim for like a small take profit. Let's just aim for this high because we're in a bearish trend. Okay, so we don't want to leave a runner. We don't want to go for this high. Okay, so so the trade was this. Boom. Price came into we set liquidity. We're retracing into equilibrium. Now I'm gonna take a long because we're in the discount range, and then hopefully we can get this. We hit it. What we were gonna do is once we get here, I'm just gonna move my stop loss below the next previous low. So then I move my it would be like I move my stop loss here, 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 so that when I get stopped out, I'm just stopped out like $1,000, opposed to like not moving my stop loss and then just trade reversing. And what happened? Trade reverse, dude. So it was a solid place to take profits. Okay, and we close right here. Oh, off of entering here. How we could have cleaned this trade up? We could have waited for a break of structure out of after coming into equilibrium, right? So then we would enter here, boom, off of this break for a better risk reward, 1 to 1.77, I guess, and then stop was just below these two lows. It was below these two lows because I'm like, price could come down, sweep, take these relative equal lows, and then continue up. So then that's what I did. So I left it below two of the lows. So then that was the first trade. And then get this, dude. This shit would have banged. Okay, so I said, okay, we just hit this. Previously, we hit this set of liquidity. What if this was just a retrace on the high time frame, and then we just took this internal liquidity. Now we're gonna extend lower for external liquidity, and that's exactly what we did. Okay, because right, I took a long, but I'm not taking a long to leave a runner because we're within a bearish trend. So that's a big rule that I've just learned. Okay, so boom, right when we reverse, I'm like, dude, damn, we broke structure. Okay, price is gonna come up here. What I'm gonna do just to get like a hopefully I can get lucky. I'm just gonna leave a super tight stop loss above these highs, and then leave a runner like two Asian lows. Boom. Fuck it. Relative equal lows. Bro. If I just put my stop loss. See, because I was being risk averse, you know? Bro, that would have banged. Okay, but it didn't. Okay. Maybe I just should have made my stop loss wider, but it was literally our trade idea. Okay, we're within the high time frame. On the high time frame, we're bearish. Okay, so we're just gonna long for internal liquidity and an exit position. And after we take internal liquidity, what are we gonna do? We're not gonna continue up. We just took internal liquidity. Now we're gonna continue our bearish trend and then extend to the downside. So that was my idea. It happened. I just didn't set my stop wide enough because I was trying to be risk adverse or whatever. Okay, but yeah, that was basically it for Monday. Took two trades. Ended up not break even. Ended up 1% gain. Solid. One win, one loss. One win was 1,300. One loss was 300. Came out to 1% gain. Yeah. So, but the big rules we learned from this week, I could have more, but be more patient, have more conviction. Like I need to know, like I want this trade. Why do I want this trade? These are the reasons, and I'm confident in it because these are good reasons. Okay. And as well as we're following our rules. Okay, no trades unless they were a sweep of 15 or 1 hour liquidity. Okay, we're not going to trade unless we got liquidity sweep. Okay. Unless we're trading with the high time frame trend, we will not plan on being in a trade for more than 20 minutes. At 20 minutes, main manage position. You must also do our best to get solid entries for the best risk reward. Could be more patient, allowing price to retrace. A lot of times we got stopped out before trade idea executes, right? And exhibit A. Okay, so there's a lot more notes to take, but yeah, last week it was a big learning week. Super big loss was super unnecessary, and one of my big rules came from that loss was we're not going to leave a runner against the high time frame trend. It just literally makes no sense. Why are we going to leave a runner against the high time frame trend? Okay, but that's it. Short and sweet. I'm going to try to execute today. I already got the scalp preview. I'm just shut. This scalp could have been way better. The scalp could have been way better, but like, dude, I don't do this. This is not my strat type shit. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, but this is a scalp. Yeah. That was scalp. What's my thoughts on it? We sweep hourly liquidity. We go up. We retrace. On the 1 minute, we break structure here. We enter for this close liquidity. I'm not gonna aim from here because volatility has died down. We're testing this gap. We're about to open New York session, right? Like I'm not gonna go for that. Let me just take this 1 minute liquidity. On ES, it's on ES, it's relative equal highs as well. So, you know what I'm saying? And guess what? I'm going ES. This it's consolidating ES, but not within the gap at this liquidity range. Watch. Dang, it didn't even. Did it? Oh, it did. Oh, it did. Holy crud! It literally did. Yeah, but that's where I set profit at this liquidity level. Yeah, but that's it. I'm gonna go execute today, and then let's get this shit, boy.